What it do, E-World? Crisscrossing wires. And today I'm talking about what may possibly be the perfect size range extending pack or discharge power add-on pack. And I think a nice little compact size pack that can give you a nice added bit of range along with a substantial amount of extra discharge current is a 20S 4P Moly pack. 20S 72 volt, being 4P worth of mollies at 45 amps each discharge rate. That's close to 200 amps with just 4P, actually 180 amps. But you know, those mollies probably can do a little bit more than 45, so I mean maybe close to 200 amps full load. And at 4200 milliamps a piece, that's about 16.8 amp hour. If my math is right, yeah, something like that. So not quite 20 amp hour, but 16-ish. So I mean, you know, as far as capacity wise, that's a nice little added bit of pack for capacity. As far as discharge rate is concerned, that's provided you can get that maximum current flow and be able to get all of those amps out of those cells. Because what people don't understand is you know, just putting 4 mollies in parallel doesn't mean you're going to get those amps if you're not using heavy enough, you know, nickel strips, double, triple, quadrupled together to pass that amount of current flow. And this pack was done right using copper. Let me show you. I see this side right here, the other side's taped up, but yeah, these traces are copper. And woo, that's nice and hot. But that copper is, this is 0.3. These strips are 0.4, so a little thicker than this. But these plates on the top are 0.3, but because it's wider, you know, they don't have to be as thick. But man, these are some beautiful strips as far as you know, what's allowing the current flow between these series parallel connections, man. Psh, awesome custom strips, no doubt about it. So you know, I'm a firm believer in you definitely get what you pay for, and no doubt about it. That's why some batteries you know, can yield a much higher price over others. Batteries built like this with, you know, copper strips, 0.4 millimeter thick. I mean, that can handle some extreme current flow. So like I say, you get what you pay for. Those are little Chinese batteries with those little 0.1 millimeter nickel traces. They can only pass 5 or 6 amps. I don't care if you put 4 mollies in parallel. If that nickel trace can only pass 4 amps through it, you're not going to get that 200 amps worth of, you know, discharge rate. So you got to make sure, you know, that everything is fortified for extreme current. Not only that, using copper is going to be the lowest resistive material for your impedance. You know, Low impedance battery is the best battery. It's going to run nice and cool. You're going to get maximum power out of it. You know, I do things a lot of people will say is not necessary, like when I talk about proper gauge of wire and the lengths and all that make a difference as far as the ohms. You know, different gauges of wire and the lengths. As wires get longer, there's more resistance over the lengths of wire. So that is why wire measurements mean a little something. Now, those little small numbers may mean nothing to the average person, but to somebody like me that's trying to get maximum efficiency, those little numbers mean a lot. Now, if my pack has 0.2 ohms of resistance and another pack has 1.5 ohms of resistance, and those that I'm just making up those numbers, you know, that low impedance pack is going to run a lot cooler. It's going to deliver more power, and you know, all those little small things make a difference at the end of the day. And does that take a lot more time and work? Absolutely. You got to do calculations and take measurements and just a lot of extra stuff that people aren't willing to do. But I feel like if you're working on your own build and you want it to be the best it can be, you're going to do all of those things. Now, you may not do that for all of your customers because honestly, people don't want to pay for that level of work. You know, sometimes you may find yourself doing things over and over 3 or 4 times until you get it as efficient as possible. You know, a lot of times your initial calculations may be off, so you know, you may not get the outcome you're looking for, so you got to go back, redo it again. You know, like I say, people don't want to do that type of work. You know, it takes, I don't know, you got to want to be the best at something in order to do those type things. Anyway, yeah, 20S 4P Moly pack, the best size pack for a range extender, power booster. You know, I make this pack just in case, I mean, I have a huge battery, but let's just say I'm going extra long range. I might want to throw this in line, put it in parallel with my existing system, or when it's race time, I want as minimum voltage drop, voltage sag as possible. So I may throw this in the book bag, or you know, mount it somewhere on my bike just for a race. You know, whatever. You got to do what you got to do if you want to win. You want to play, you got to pay. You got to pay to play. Simple as that. So it is what it is. But yeah. Anyway, guys, you can build yourself a pack or buy a pack or whatever. And like I said, 20S 4P Moly pack is the perfect size pack to throw on for a 50-mile group ride or whatever you're doing where you need extended range and more power. All right, y'all, take it easy. Take care. Crisscrossing Wise. Deuces, we out. But yeah, this pack, this is a badass little pack. This is the pack done right. No doubt about it. All right, y'all, take it easy. We out. Peace.